In this video, we'll talk about 10 foods you should never give your dog. Some of them may seem harmless, but are actually toxic to a dog's body. You'll be surprised to learn what's on the list. This knowledge could literally save your furry friend's life. Pay close attention. The last item on the list is the most dangerous one. Chocolate is dangerous for dogs because it contains two substances, theobromine and caffeine. Both belong to a group of compounds called methylxanthines, which dogs metabolize very slowly, making even small amounts toxic. Why is this dangerous? Theobromine stimulates the central nervous system, increases heart rate, and dilates blood vessels. In dogs, this can lead to vomiting and diarrhea, rapid heart rate, tremors and seizures, internal bleeding, heart failure, and even death in severe cases. Important to know, dark chocolate and cocoa powder contain much more theobromine than milk chocolate. For example, a single bar of dark chocolate can be fatal for a small dog weighing under 10 kilograms. Xylitol is an artificial sweetener that is extremely toxic to dogs, even in very small amounts. Why is xylitol dangerous for dogs? In dogs, xylitol triggers a rapid release of insulin into the bloodstream. This leads to hypoglycemia, a sudden drop in blood sugar, which can occur within 10 to 60 minutes after ingestion. In higher doses, xylitol can cause acute liver failure, which is often irreversible. Symptoms of xylitol poisoning include weakness, lethargy, vomiting, unsteady walking, tremors, seizures, loss of consciousness, coma. How much xylitol can be deadly? As little as 0.1 grams per kilogram of body weight can cause hypoglycemia. For example, just 2 or 3 pieces of sugar-free gum can be deadly for a 5 kilograms dog. Common sources of xylitol: sugar-free chewing gum, mint candies, toothpaste and mouthwash, protein bars, baked goods made with sugar substitutes. Both onions and garlic, along with leeks, chives, and shallots, belong to the allium family, and they are toxic to dogs in any form, raw, cooked, powdered, or dried. Why are onions and garlic dangerous? They contain compounds called thiosulfates, which damage a dog's red blood cells, leading to hemolytic anemia, a condition where red blood cells are destroyed faster than the body can replace them. Symptoms of onion or garlic poisoning in dogs include weakness and lethargy, vomiting and diarrhea, pale gums, rapid breathing, elevated heart rate, collapse in severe cases. Important to know, garlic is even more toxic than onions. As little as 5 grams of garlic per kilogram of body weight can cause harmful effects. Symptoms may appear a few days after ingestion, making it harder to diagnose. Even small amounts given regularly, for example, table scraps or seasoned food, can cause cumulative damage over time. Alcohol is extremely dangerous for dogs, even in small amounts. It is toxic to their bodies and can cause poisoning, coma, and even death. Why is alcohol dangerous for dogs? 1. Toxic effects on the brain and liver. Dogs cannot effectively metabolize ethanol. It quickly enters the bloodstream, depresses the central nervous system, and poisons the liver. 2. Small size, high risk. Even 1-2 teaspoons of alcohol can be fatal for small breeds. 3. Gastrointestinal irritation. Causes vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and dehydration. 4. Lowered body temperature and blood pressure. This can lead to hypothermia, fainting, and cardiac arrest. Symptoms of alcohol poisoning in dogs: unsteady gait, as if drunk, lethargy, confusion, vomiting, seizures, slow breathing, loss of consciousness, dilated pupils, low body temperature, potentially lethal dose. About 5-8 milliliters of pure ethanol per kg of body weight can cause severe poisoning. Example, just 30 milliliters of wine or beer can be deadly for a small dog. They are highly toxic to dogs, even in small amounts. The exact toxic component is not fully understood, but the effects are serious and potentially life-threatening. 1. Even 5 nuts can cause poisoning in a dog weighing up to 10 kilograms. 2. Toxicity does not depend on whether the nuts are raw or roasted. 3. Products containing macadamia nuts, cookies, chocolate with nuts also pose a threat. Symptoms of macadamia nut poisoning: weakness, especially in the hind legs, tremors, shaking, fever, vomiting, depression, lethargy, loss of coordination. Symptoms appear within 6-12 hours after ingestion and can last up to 48 hours. What to do? Seek veterinary care immediately, even if your dog has eaten only a few nuts. Do not wait for symptoms to appear. With toxins, time is critical. Remember, other nuts, walnuts, hazelnuts, almonds, are less dangerous but can still cause problems such as pancreatitis, choking, or allergies. Caffeine is highly toxic to dogs and can be found in coffee, tea, energy drinks, soda, chocolate, and some medications. Why is caffeine dangerous for dogs? Caffeine stimulates the nervous system and heart, causing rapid heartbeat, tremors, and seizures. Dogs metabolize caffeine much more slowly than humans, increasing the risk of poisoning even from small amounts. Symptoms of caffeine poisoning in dogs include restlessness and hyperactivity, rapid breathing, heart palpitations or increased heart rate, muscle tremors or seizures, vomiting and diarrhea, increased thirst and urination, collapse in severe cases, potentially lethal dose. As little as 20 milligrams of caffeine per kilogram of body weight can be dangerous. Common sources: coffee grounds or beans, tea leaves, energy drinks, soda, chocolate. Pits can cause choking, intestinal blockage, and also contain toxic substances, such as cyanide. Symptoms: difficulty breathing, lethargy, vomiting. What to do? Always remove pits before giving fruit to your dog. Extremely dangerous for dogs and absolutely should not be given even in small amounts. This is one of those foods that can lead to an emergency situation requiring immediate veterinary care. Why is raw dough so dangerous? The yeast in the dough continues to ferment even after the dog swallows it. This leads to the release of large amounts of gas, abdominal bloating, severe pain, stomach distension, which can cause the stomach to rupture or the intestines to twist, a life-threatening condition. Solution: keep dough out of reach, especially when baking. Most adult dogs are lactose intolerant. Symptoms: diarrhea, gas, vomiting, abdominal pain. Processed dairy products are especially dangerous, as they may contain other toxins, such as chocolate or xylitol. Conclusion: it's better to replace them with special dog treats or safe vegetables like carrots or seedless apples. The most dangerous item on the list: even a single grape can cause acute kidney failure in a dog. Symptoms: vomiting, lethargy, loss of appetite, difficulty urinating, dehydration, coma. Important: there is no safe dose. The reaction can be unpredictable. If ingested, don't wait. Take your dog to the vet immediately. Caring for a dog is not just about love, it's also about knowledge. Understanding what's dangerous for your pet can save their life. Be mindful, read ingredient labels, don't share table scraps, and always keep potentially harmful foods out of your dog's reach. If you were already aware of some of these dangers, share your experience in the comments. And if something here was a surprise to you, be sure to tell other dog owners. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Bye-bye!